Hey Magic the Gathering lovers, Matt here from TOTALmtg, and today I've got another Mana series top 10 list, and today we're going through Pauper with the top 10 1 mana cards from Pauper. I've been going through Standard, Modern, I'm going through all the mana cards, so I hope you really like this series, and please check out the other videos as well. There'll be links and everything all around if you want to go and see the top 1 mana cards in Standard and Modern as well. Don't forget, if you are new to the channel, hitting the subscribe button really does help, and sharing and liking the videos is an epic thing to do and will really help the channel grow, and I'll be much appreciated if you do. Without further ado, let's get on to today's top 10 list. So coming in at number 10 in my top 1 mana Pauper cards is Dispel. Dispel, an absolute great instant spell, counter target instant spell, Dispel, instant spell. It's an absolutely great card, one definitely of my favourites. Does so well in Pauper because it counters so many things. Blue is very prevalent and red is very prevalent in Pauper, so having Dispel, even in your main board, you are going to be countering a lot of spells. Dispel comes in at number 10. Coming in at number 9 for me is Needle Drop. 1 mana red instant spell. Deals 1 damage to target creature or player that was dealt damage this turn. And what's great about this and what makes it a very good card is that you get to draw a card as well. This in red is very, very strong. You potentially can kill off another creature or possibly just do extra damage to your opponent, and you get to draw a card for 1 mana. Absolutely cracking art on this card as well. Needle Drop comes in at number 9. Coming at number 8, it's the Delver card, the card that makes Delver tick. Delver of Secrets, a 1/1 human wizard. Beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library, you reveal it. If it's an instant or sorcery, you can then flip it into the great 3/2 flyer that Delver of Secrets just flips into. That's what makes this card very, very strong. Sees play in all manner of formats, but what you're getting at common stage in Pauper, you're getting a very, very powerful card that can straight away in the right deck turn away into a beater. You know, a 3/2 flyer for 1 potentially. Epic card comes in at number 8. Coming in at number 7 is the duo of Hydroblast and Pyroblast. These two spells are absolutely amazing because they do things that the colours don't generally do. Pyroblast is a counter spell for red, but it has to counter a blue spell. But blue is the most popular card in Pauper, so that's why it's just such a great card. Or you can destroy a target permanent if it's blue, if you choose that option instead. Hydroblast does something that blue doesn't do. It destroys a permanent. The permanent obviously has to be red because that's a stipulation of the card, and it also counters target red spell as well. So you get to choose one of 2 great abilities on both these cards. Very, very powerful. Sees plays in sideboards, maybe in some sort of mains as well. But Hydroblast and Pyroblast, a deadly duo of a card, and come in at number 7. Coming in at number 6 is the card that makes Tron tick. It's Expedition Map. Pay 2, sack it, search your library for a land card. Tron used this to absolutely a brilliant effect in multiple formats, but you get to use it in Pauper as well. Pauper Tron, Rainbow Tron, very, very strong deck, and sees a lot of people love to play it because they play it in Modern, so they want to play it in Pauper as well. This doesn't have to be searching for a Tron, and it can search for any land, which just makes this very, very strong. Expedition Map comes in at number 6. Coming in at number 5 is a value creature in Thraben Inspector. Enters the battlefield, it investigates, which means you get a little clue token, pay 2, sack it, and draw a card. And you get a 1/2 creature as well that can start attacking or blocking. The stats for this 1 mana human soldier and the ability you get with it as well make this a very strong card. Sees play in all manner of white decks because it's just an epic turn 1 play. Thraben Inspector saw a hell of a lot of play in Standard when it was in there recently as well, and no wonder it makes my list. Coming in at number 5. Coming in at number 4, it's the only black card in my list, which is Carrion Feeder. It's a 1/1 for 1, which you think, well, that's not too bad, and it can't even block. But sacrifice a creature, put a 1/1 counter on the feeder. Put this in any kind of sack effect type of deck. The Aristocrats deck in Pauper, sacking cards that have abilities and trigger abilities when they die. Blister Pod, something like that, will make an Eldrazi token, and then it will just feed up your Carrion Feeder. The art is absolutely epic on this alone, one of my favourite from this list. This is a creature that can just get really, really, really big and will certainly win you games if left unchecked. Carrion Feeder, great creature, comes in at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt, one of the best cards ever printed. 1 mana, 3 damage to target creature or player, instant speed. It is just a staple in multiple formats. Legacy, Modern, Pauper. It fits into all of those burn decks, of course. It is the best that Red has for doing damage, in my opinion. Not much more to say about Lightning Bolt. Comes in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is the card that everyone wanted, banned in Modern, which is Faithless Looting, and we get to use it in Pauper. Pay 1 red mana, sorcery speed, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. The effect is very powerful. Flashback as well, paying 3 mana to get to do it again. Faithless Looting is just an absolutely epic card. It just gets used in so many decks because it's just absolute value in this and goes into, you know, lots of different strategies, storm strategies, anything like that. Faithless Looting can help you go through your deck and then discard potentially what you don't need. Faithless Looting, powerful card, especially at common status as well, comes in at number 2. So you will be thinking there's a lot of very powerful cards that have been missing off my number 1 stage, and that's because I've had to group them together because they're all cantripy spells and they would literally take up half of the top 10 because they are so good. So collectively at number 1 is Gitaxian Probe, Preordain, Brainstorm and Ponder. These cards are just the best that Blue and Pauper has to offer. They are banned and restricted in loads of other formats, Vintage, Legacy, because literally they are so powerful. Ponder is just amazing. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put them back in any order, shuffle your library, draw a card for 1 mana. Brainstorm, draw 3 cards, put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order, instant speed, 1 mana. Preordain, you get to scry first. We all know how strong scry is, but scry 2 and then draw a card. That is just absolutely insane. And Gitaxian Probe that I played in Modern for so long, you can play the Phyrexian mana, so you don't even have to pay mana. Look at target player's hand and draw a card. These cards are the most powerful cards, which is why they're restricted in other formats as well. They collectively make my number 1 mana cards in Pauper. Let me know if you agree with that and any others on the list. For me, these are the powerhouses of Pauper. So everyone, that's my top 1 mana spells in Pauper. Let me know what you think of the list. Maybe you think of the order could be around a little different way, but is there any cards that you would definitely put in there? Not just cards that you think, you know, because everyone has favourite cards that they play from their decks, but is there anything that you're missing that you think, yeah, that should definitely be in there? Let me know in the chat. I will meet you there in the comments. So the next video of the week will be on Tuesday. Videos are Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays every week at 4 PM GMT time. So make sure you hit that notification bell and, like I said, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next video.